Imagine this. It's early morning. You've just opened your eyes after another night where sleep felt light and restless. Your legs feel heavy, almost wooden. There's that familiar dull ache in your calves and the backs of your knees. You take a breath, swing your feet over the edge of the bed and stand up, just like you've done every day for decades. In those first 30 seconds, something serious is happening inside your body. Your heart is being forced to work much harder than it should. Your blood pressure is swinging in a way that quietly damages your arteries. And millions of seniors just like you are doing this exact same thing every single morning, completely unaware that it's putting their heart, their legs, their independence, and their future at risk. Hi, I'm Dr. Sandra Brooks, a board-certified cardiologist with more than 22 years of experience caring for thousands of seniors just like you. I've sat across from patients in their 60s, 70s, and 80s who tell me the same things. My legs feel weak when I walk. The pain wakes me up at night. My blood pressure numbers are all over the place in the morning. I'm so tired even after sleeping. The tingling in my feet is getting worse. They think this is just normal aging. But let me be very clear with you right now. This is not normal aging. This is a preventable pattern that starts every single morning, and today I'm going to show you exactly what's happening and how you can stop it. Most people believe that morning stiffness, heavy legs, and rising blood pressure are just what happens when you get older. They're wrong. What you're experiencing is your body sending you an urgent warning signal about your circulation and your heart. If you keep ignoring it, the consequences get serious fast. You might start avoiding walks because your legs hurt too much. You might feel dizzy when you first stand and worry about falling. Your blood sugar becomes harder to control. The nerve discomfort in your feet and hands keeps you up at night. And slowly, quietly, the strain on your heart grows until one day a bigger problem appears. Maybe a scary trip to the hospital, or worse, losing the freedom to live in your own home. I've watched this happen to too many good people. Take my patient Margaret, 71 years old. She used to love gardening, but her legs would cramp after just 10 minutes on her feet. She thought it was arthritis. Her mornings were the worst. She'd stand up fast, feel lightheaded, and push through the pain. Last year, she had a small stroke. When she came to me, we traced so much of it back to what was happening in those first few minutes after she woke up. The good news? Once she changed her morning routine, her leg pain dropped dramatically, her blood pressure became steadier, her sleep improved, and she's back in her garden every week. Margaret is not an exception. I see this transformation every single week in my office. So what exactly is going on inside your body? Let me explain it the way I explain it to my patients, simply and clearly. Every night while you sleep, your blood pressure naturally drops. That's healthy. It gives your heart a rest. But as we age, our arteries lose some of their flexibility. They become stiffer, like an old garden hose that doesn't bend as easily. If your circulation isn't perfect, maybe from years of high blood pressure, diabetes, or just sitting more than we used to, blood can pool a little in your legs. You also lose fluid overnight through breathing and subtle sweating, so your blood gets slightly thicker. Then morning comes. Your body releases cortisol and adrenaline to wake you up. These hormones make your heart beat faster and your blood pressure start to rise. That rise is normal, but in many seniors it becomes exaggerated, a sharp morning surge. Now here's the dangerous part most people never connect. When you swing your legs out and stand up quickly, gravity suddenly pulls blood downward. Your heart has to pump harder and faster to push blood back up to your brain and the rest of your body. On stiff arteries and thicker morning blood, this creates a sudden spike or drop in pressure. It's like turning on a rusty old faucet full blast. The pressure can damage the lining of the pipes. That repeated stress every single morning causes tiny tears in your artery walls. Inflammation builds. Plaque grows. Blood flow to your legs gets worse, which is why they feel weak and painful. The same poor flow affects the tiny nerves, causing that tingling or burning. Your blood sugar control suffers because stress hormones make it harder for your body to handle glucose in the morning. and the discomfort keeps you from sleeping deeply the next night. It's a vicious cycle that starts every single morning in those first 30 to 60 seconds. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think the solution is just to take more medication or push through the pain. That misses the real opportunity. The moment you wake up is actually one of the most powerful windows in your entire day to protect your heart and restore healthy circulation. I call this the morning vascular window, and once you learn to use it correctly, everything changes. Let me share the simple, powerful solution stack that I give my patients. It's only 4 easy steps, takes less than 15 minutes, and uses nothing fancy. Just your bed, a glass of water, and your own body. I've seen it lower morning blood pressure readings, reduce leg pain, improve sleep, and give people back their strength faster than they expect. These are the 4 elements I call the morning heart defense stack. The first element is what I call the gentle guardian rise. This is your new way to get out of bed. The moment your eyes open, stay lying down. Point your toes away from you and then pull them back toward your shins. Do this 20 times slowly, like you're gently pressing and releasing a gas pedal. This simple ankle pump action squeezes the veins in your calves and sends blood back toward your heart without any sudden strain. Next, place one hand on your belly and take 5 slow, deep breaths. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 6. This calms the adrenaline surge and keeps your blood pressure from jumping too high. Then, very slowly, push yourself up to a sitting position on the edge of the bed. Let your feet dangle for a full 60 seconds. Feel the blood flow settle. Only after that do you stand up, slowly. Patients tell me the dizziness disappears almost immediately, and their legs feel lighter right from the first step. This one change alone protects your heart from that dangerous morning shock. The second element is the liquid heart protector. As soon as you're sitting on the edge of the bed, drink 12 to 16 ounces of room temperature or slightly warm water. If you like, add a squeeze of fresh lemon. It tastes good and gives a gentle boost to blood flow. Why does this matter so much? Overnight, you lose about a liter of fluid. Your blood is thicker, harder for your heart to pump. Drinking water first thing thins it naturally, supports healthy blood pressure, and helps your kidneys flush out extra sodium that can raise pressure. Many of my patients see their morning readings drop 5 to 15 points just from this habit. It's like giving your entire circulatory system a gentle morning rinse. The third element is the inflammation extinguisher movement sequence. While you're still sitting or after you stand slowly, spend 3 to 5 minutes on these gentle moves. First, lift your knees one at a time like you're marching in place while seated, 20 times. This pumps blood through your thighs and hips. Then, while standing, holding onto a chair if you need to, rise up onto your toes 10 times. Feel your calf muscles working. That's the muscle pump pushing blood upward. Finish with a simple wall stretch for your calves. Stand facing a wall, 1 foot back, heel down, lean forward gently. Hold 30 seconds each side. These moves increase nitric oxide in your blood vessels, the natural chemical that relaxes arteries and improves flow. Patients with leg pain and neuropathy tell me the burning and heaviness start to fade after just a week or 2 of doing this every morning. The fourth element is the vessel-soothing breakfast. Within 30 to 45 minutes of waking, eat a simple meal that calms the morning surge instead of feeding it. Think plain oatmeal topped with blueberries or strawberries and a sliced banana. Add a small handful of unsalted walnuts or almonds. These foods are rich in potassium, which naturally balances sodium and relaxes blood vessels. The fiber keeps blood sugar steady, which is especially important if you have diabetes. Skip the bacon, sausage, or salty cereals. They cause an extra blood pressure spike that your stiff arteries don't need. One patient, Robert, 74, swapped his usual eggs and bacon for this breakfast and watched his morning pressure readings fall from 158/92 down to 132/78 in 3 weeks. His leg cramps almost disappeared. But here's something important I need to warn you about. 3 common morning mistakes that make everything worse. First, standing up the second your eyes open. That quick movement is the 30-second trap that triggers the dangerous surge. Second, reaching for coffee or black tea before you've had water and moved a little. Caffeine on an empty, dehydrated stomach amplifies the cortisol spike and can push your pressure even higher. Third, lying in bed scrolling on your phone. The stress from news or messages raises adrenaline before you've even stood up, and the lack of movement lets blood keep pooling in your legs. These 3 habits are silently adding damage every single day. Now let me walk you through the complete step-by-step morning protocol so you can start tomorrow with confidence. It's so simple you'll remember it forever. When your alarm sounds or you naturally wake, stay lying flat. Do 20 ankle pumps, 5 deep belly breaths. Slowly sit up on the edge of the bed and dangle your feet for a full minute while you drink your liquid heart protector water. Next, spend 3 to 5 minutes on the inflammation extinguisher movements, seated marches, toe raises, and calf stretches. Then stand up slowly and prepare your vessel-soothing breakfast. Eat mindfully. Finish with a gentle 5 to 10 minute walk around your home or outside if the weather is nice. That's it. 10 to 15 minutes total. Do this every single morning and the changes start quickly. Within the first week, many people notice less morning heaviness in their legs. By 2 weeks, pain and tingling often decrease. Blood pressure readings become more stable. Sleep deepens because you're not waking up uncomfortable. Energy returns. You walk farther without stopping. You feel in control again. I want you to picture yourself 3 months from now. You wake up, do your short routine, and stand up feeling steady. Your legs feel lighter and stronger. You enjoy a peaceful breakfast without worrying about your numbers. You take a short walk and actually look forward to it. You sleep through the night. Your family notices you have more energy to play with the grandkids or tend your garden. You're no longer afraid of losing your independence. That future is possible for you starting tomorrow. You have more power than you realize to protect your heart and your quality of life. The small choices you make in the first minutes after waking can add years of healthy, active living. I've seen it happen for hundreds of my patients, and it can happen for you too. If this message touched you and gave you hope, please do 3 things for me right now. Hit the like button so more seniors can find this information. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I share new doctor-approved tips every week that can truly change your life. Share this video with your spouse, your sister, your neighbor, or your grown children, someone you love who's over 60. It might be the most important gift you give them this year. And leave a comment below with just one word: committed. When I see that, I know you're ready to start protecting your mornings and your heart. I read every single comment, and I love cheering you on. You've got this. Your heart is stronger than you think, and now you have the tools to keep it that way. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.